morning, welcome to the St. Fernand's News this Thursday, 11th of February 2021. Well, what's on? This part of the programme gets shorter and smaller the further we go into the week, which is a bonus. The amount of takes I've taken so far, I haven't got past the what's on part. So today, Shell Assembly. Everyone else is on the Chapel Radio. We've got the Shell Parents' Evening tonight. I shall be meeting some of you there. I look forward to seeing you then. Tomorrow, mindfulness with Richie and In the Gathering, and then, yes, half term. Boy, don't we all deserve it. Off with that alarm clock. Andrea and Lizz, what's the topic today?
Hey, yes.
Hey, hi, Liz.
How are you?
Really well, you?
I'm good.
Super.
Have you been thinking?
Do you know I have?
No.
Liz,
What have you been thinking about, Anne?
Well, about happiness.
Oh,
Would you rather be
yes.
an unhappy genius
Mm.
or a happy penguin?
I think I'd rather be an unhappy genius.
And why is that?
I think that thinking is important, and if I was an unhappy genius, I'd still have the capabilities to have all those genius thoughts, even though I was unhappy.
So you think it's important to have important thoughts. I think that it's far more important to be a happy penguin, because it would mean that I wouldn't have to worry about anything and I'd be able to go through life being content.
Isn't there more to life than being content?
You mean a purpose?
I do mean a purpose.
Well, I think the purpose of life should be happiness. So if you're happy, maybe happiness is the purpose.
What do you think? Do you think it is better to be an unhappy genius?
Or, like me, would you rather be a happy penguin?
I tried to get a happy penguin on the show to let us know their thoughts, but I was told I couldn't borrow one from the zoo. But I like to be happy, and I'm not a genius. I have to do some thinking, ladies, serious thinking. This week in history now, from Mr. Phillips. Thank you, Mr. Phillips. Always learning something new here. Part 2 from David Scatterborough.
And so our voyage of discovery continues over a lovely mossy patch. And your next item should not leave you bamboozled. Bamboos are a diverse group of evergreen perennial flowering plants in the subfamily Bambusoidea of the grass family Poaceae. The original word of bamboo is uncertain, but it probably comes from Dutch or Portuguese. In bamboo, the internodal regions of the stem are usually hollow, and the vascular bundles in the cross-section are scattered throughout the stem instead of in a cylindrical arrangement. The dicotyledonous wooden xylem is also absent. The absence of secondary growth wood causes the stems of monocots to be columnar rather than tapering. Bamboos include some of the fastest growing plants in the world due to a unique rhizome-dependent system. Certain species of bamboo can grow at a rate of almost 40 millimeters an hour. 1 millimeter every 90 seconds, or 1 inch every 40 minutes. This rapid growth and tolerance for marginal land make bamboo a fantastic candidate for afforestation, carbon sequestration, and climate change mitigation. All this has taken a lot of concentration, and so now I will sign off until next time.
Thank you, Mr. Scatterborough. Something else I've learnt. Okay, how about a book review? Brand new from Monty.
My book review is Once. The author of Once is Maurice Gleitzman. Here is the front cover and here is the blurb. The genre is fiction. I really recommend the book. It's about a 10-year-old boy called Felix who's in an orphanage because his parents are Jews and he doesn't know if they're dead or alive, and he escapes the orphanage to try and find them. I really recommend this book and I think everyone would like it.
Thank you, Monty. I've added it to my Amazon list. Hopefully it'll be in the post soon. Mrs. Fox's geography pupils have been learning about deforestation. Do you know what it is? Do you know what that is? Well, here's Merrin to give us her own lesson.
Today we are going to be talking about deforestation. Deforestation is when people cut or burn down trees and do not replant them. Deforestation happens all around the world, but it happens a lot in the Amazon rainforest. Today, I've invited 4 animals from the Amazon rainforest to talk about deforestation. We have the spider monkey, the jaguar, the poison dart frog, and the sloth. But the sloth will have to be last because he's very slow and might take a while to get here. The Amazon rainforest is home to 3,000 freshwater species, 370 types of reptiles, and covers 2.1 million square miles. If we cut down the trees, the animals that live on land, including me, will lose their home. In some places, deforestation is illegal, but people still do it. Even though we can always plant more trees, they will take years to grow, and I need a tree to live in. Without trees, lots of animals will die, and some might even become extinct. We also need trees to give humans and animals oxygen so that we can breathe. The Amazon rainforest also absorbs 5% of the world's carbon dioxide emissions, so it helps control climate change. Some of the foods that come from the Amazon rainforest, like coffee and oranges, we eat daily. Without trees, we will not have our morning cup of coffee and lots of other food we love. Trees also stop soil that is loose from being washed into rivers and polluting them. The Amazon rainforest is the most abundant greenhouse on the planet, with more than 80,000 plant species. It is also the world's largest medicine cabinet, with around 25% of all drugs used today derived from rainforest plants. Lots of drugs and medicines also come from the Amazon rainforest. For example, Quinine, the first effective treatment for malaria. It was used by the Quechua people to prevent shivering in cold weather. Curare, the bark from this deadly plant is used to treat multiple sclerosis and Parkinson's disease. It was originally used by hunters who put the plant's bark on their arrows. Lepishwa, used to treat cancer and pain from chemotherapy. 70% of the plants with anti-cancer uses exist only in the Amazon. Thank you all for watching, and remember, we need to save the Amazon rainforest for the future of the world. The end.
Thank you, Miriam. I hope that's cleared that up. Yes? Wonderful. Tomorrow we had another. Cannot wait. Fantastic. And now, maybe Mr. P will have us crying in the aisles. Crying in sorrow. With this joke of the day.
Good morning. Well, I was just about to do joke of the day for you when I think I might be having a bit of a health issue. I'll explain what I mean. I was just getting some basic number work ready for my year 4s, just revising some basic numbers. I was going to use my wonderful machine here. My shell groups will recognise this, the magic machine. Anyway, so I was just doing basic numbers, and as I say, then that's when the problem occurred. I'll show you what I mean. So, for example, we're counting up to 10. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh God! Oh, you see, can't get past 7. I definitely think I've got a wheat allergy. I'm off to see Angela. Joke of the day. Other time.
I think I also have an allergy. A Mr. P's joke allergy. I hope Matron's got something for poor Mr. Palmer. A joke book would be good. And now, in a change to the regular item, the weather.
Welcome to the weather report. Our name is Bo and Kit. This morning is unusually cold for this time of year, with snow in many parts of the country. By this afternoon, the snow is not going to clear. It is not going to be sunny this afternoon, and we expect to have more snow by this evening. The forecast tomorrow is a blizzard of snow and snow and snow. By this week, the weather will be changed, so we expect sun, but we all want snow to stay. That's all for us. See you next time.
Thank you, Kit and Bo. You've got the job. If anybody else wants to do the weather, get in touch. We have our 2 rows real weather showing on Teams as well. We get that on social media so you can see that. So it just leaves me to say, stay safe, stay warm, stay away from those screens, and we'll see you after half term. Have a nice break. Goodbye. Wheat allergy. Ha!